What I'm trying to do.
Guys, we're live. It's on.
I love that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Black Table, where intellect cuts deep and conversations refuse to stay surface level. This is a space for disruptors, thinkers, creators, and the unapologetically curious. We question everything here on the Black Table. We challenge the norms, we speak the truth. Others shy away, but no, we do not. With no filters, no fluff, just raw dialogue and bold ideas that demand your attention. My name is Tieng Gang. Let me say that boldly. And I am your host tonight. You have never had a host like me. Joining me tonight on the Black Table, we've got the one and only, the sensational, I love him, you love to hate him, Mr. Quincy Jones, the man who can turn street gist into gold and hot takes into fire. He's got the words, the wit, and the wahala. Brace yourself, it's about to get loud. How are you, Quincy?
I need to say this.
Say it.
What I look forward to the most coming to this show,
Yeah.
it's not seeing your face,
Uh-huh.
it's hearing the intro.
Okay, so good. You can shut up now for the next few minutes. Let me introduce the rest.
It's fired
We've
today.
got Andre Ogbewele, relationship expert, love doctor. He's married though. And the man with more gist on matters of the heart than your cardiologist. You like that, don't you?
Oh, I like that.
I did not write it. Moyo Lagos joins us again on the Black Table. Moyo is in the building, the man whose mic game runs this city. Lagos's own vibe dealer and your favorite presenter's favorite presenter.
Yeah.
You like that, don't you?
It gets better every time. Damn.
Telling you, man.
I love it.
It's a good thing Olamide Jean-Luc is not here tonight. He's tending to some marital issues and his kids that he needs to see frequently. I love that guy. Where is he? The only guy that tries to be as fine as I am. We're going to take a quick break, but tonight, when we come back, legal heat. A Nigerian lawyer files a petition to ban your loving Big Brother Naija. Who still watches Big Brother in 2025?
Everybody.
We'll find that out now.
I
This
don't have a
season.
job.
You do?
Everyone.
Okay. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be discussing this and many other important topics tonight on the Black Table. Don't go anywhere. Get your drinks. We'll be right back. All right.
That means you watch it now.
Yes, you guys watch it.
I do
And they're
not.
watching us now live because we're back.
I like this. I like this.
I like it. So, my housemates are going to join me on the table tonight as usual. Activist lawyer drags Big Brother Naija to the NBC. He gives them 30 days to ban or sanitize the show over alleged immoral content. Is this moral rescue or moral policing? Goodness gracious. Big Brother Nigeria.
I think it's a bit of both, though.
So who watches it? Let me start with my man there from the bar, the position that I love to take. But Mr. Quincy Jones,
I like the spot.
do you? We've actually had some Big Brother contestants on the Black Table before, and we've had winners as well. But what's your take on Big Brother so far?
There's nothing wrong. Big Brother 2025 is hitting, right? Last year I didn't watch it. The year before I didn't watch it. I just basically pick off the energy of the people watching it, right? So I'm like the yardstick to measure if people are watching it. Do you see? And people are watching it. These people are fighting every 2 seconds in that house. Every 2 market days, one guy is fighting one guy, one girl is insulting one guy, one auntie with accent have fought another auntie with accent over chicken. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on in the house. I like it. It's pretty interesting. But I need to highlight something. The one time that I agree with Pere is, who's a former Big Brother Nigeria housemate. He said Nigeria is not ready for a reality TV show like Big Brother. And I agree. That's why someone like whoever this lawyer is filing for this. You can't file for such a thing where they're spending billions of naira.
I'll come back to you on that, but Moyo looks like somebody that should have been in the house at one stage.
Yeah, I should have been, but I have bigger fish to fry. But what I'm saying, I don't even know who the hell this lawyer is. We always do this every time Big Brother comes out.
Yeah.
There's morality polices coming out everywhere saying, oh, this is wrong, this is this. We act like Big Brother doesn't have a paywall. There is a paywall. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. Exactly. It's not like on terrestrial TV that you see it for free. You have to pay to actually watch this thing. So we're very pretentious in Nigeria. There's a lot of hypocrisy going on here. You're literally paying, and then you watch it, and then you complain, and I'm like, are you okay or not? I'm not sure what's going on here.
Yeah.
Again, Big Brother, I would always say this. There's a reason for it. There's a paywall behind it. You don't have to watch it. But also, Big Brother it's a business, right? It pays a lot of people. A lot of people work on the set, and they pay their children's fees on that, and they feed their homes on that. It's a business. There are a lot of people, even Love Island. We watch a lot of Love Island. We watch a lot of other stuff. Nobody complains. No Nigerian complains about other stuff. But when it
comes home,
it becomes a problem. It's hypocrisy. Don't watch it if you don't want to watch it.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Right? No, don't say that. See, I disagree with you.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's
Right?
fine.
In terms of Big Brother as a show, of course, that's okay. But when it comes to the morality of it, now that's not okay. Have you actually seen the clips going around that made the lawyer file the suit?
The one of the titty.
Come on, like.
First of all, do you think the lawyer has a right to file a suit based on what he
Dude is
saw?
probably cheating.
Yes, he does. You know why? See, double standards I don't like. Right?
Okay.
Now I'm not even going to try to come from a religious point of view. Double standards. We know music videos that not even a quarter of that happens and they ban. Yes or no? Nobody can deny that. But then you allow this? Come on.
No.
But you have to understand, this is on an
let me
African platform.
It doesn't matter. Where is it airing?
It's on an African platform.
Where is
It's
it
airing in
airing?
South Africa as well.
Where's the
But the
show?
keynote that Moyo
where's
mentioned.
the location of it?
Listen, the key it's Niger.
Exactly.
But here's the thing: the key thing that you need to also understand where I agreed with Moyo to an extent is that you have a choice to watch or not to watch.
You have a choice to watch, right? But don't post that on social media, because we know that when it comes to our social media, it's not regulated. Come on.
But that's social media, which of course you have to be of a certain age to be able to be on social media. So it's also a choice situation.
It's still not regulated. See, regardless of how you put it, right? This is not I'm not even going to go through the whole culture. It's not our culture, one, right? And then what you're trying to say on the moral standard, you're saying is right.
It's not anyone's culture.
I didn't say it's right. I'm just saying reality.
Reality
is what's
first.
happening right now.
Guess what? Nobody is complaining about Big Brother itself, right?
Really?
Yes. It's that particular. You see, those sins like that should not be
Sorry, gang, let me say
all
this.
around.
Let me say this.
Before we wrap it up, let me hear what Quincy has.
Let me say this. As he said, it's hypocrisy at its full extent. But truth remains, reality TV show depicts our immediate environment and reality.
Thank you,
Bruv, no one, unless you're Jesus Christ, has the right to say any of those things.
But that's not
the
our
lady who
reality,
got on. Sorry?
That's not our reality. Come on, man.
But it's
Sorry?
becoming.
It's
Now here's the thing.
I'm sorry,
The
unless
sad
you're not
truth-
living in Lagos
the sad truth,
or in
gentlemen,
Nigeria.
is not
That is
reality.
the current I'm sorry, everything that's
That's an
happening in there is the
imitation.
current reality
Gentlemen,
of our environment.
gentlemen, I hate to be
Actually.
the bearer of bad news, but Big Brother Nigeria is here to stay.
Bro, it's not going nowhere.
That's not bad news.
It's here to stay.
I'm not saying.
And
See,
that's
I'm
not bad
I'm not
news.
even. No, listen. Now it was said either ban or regulate. It needs to be regulated. That's all.
In what? How
Now,
do you
can I be very honest with
Oh,
you?
yeah, sure, why not?
For somebody that has a couple of insights into it, it is regulated.
Bro.
And the problem with reality TV, because if people do their research and read the history of Big Brother and where it started from and the reason behind this, the psychological test of putting people in a house and seeing how they behave, to test them and push their limits, to see how they will respond to certain things, that is the main thing about Big Brother.
Yeah,
it
of
has
course.
grown in certain countries, it has come to Nigeria, it has been here not once, twice, third, four, five, six.
This
Do
is
you
the
understand?
10th
Multiple
edition or
times from Big
something.
Brother Africa to Big Brother Nigeria. There's a lot that goes behind it. That's why I say it's here to stay. When you regulate it, it takes away the reality aspect of how people would really respond to certain situations. It's like, for example, if I put a camera in your house, would you want to change the way you behave because there are cameras in your house? The aim is just to see how you live your life.
But guess
and now
what?
they've captured the reality of life that people are behaving this way. If people happen to see some nudity, there's nudity at home.
Yes.
And the waivers they make people sign before they enter the house, they're allowed to showcase a lot of these things. And also, it's curated in a way that there's certain times of the day that you would not see this content.
Yes.
So when people decide to follow it and put certain things on social media, it's up for those people that choose to see it.
I know, but come on, man. You know, social media, you can just be going through your Instagram, stuff just pops up.
Your algorithm, trust
Right?
me.
That's your algorithm. That means you're seeing stuff like that.
No,
I'm sorry.
I don't.
That's not,
No.
I'm sorry.
And also on Twitter, you can ban
guys, I need to say something about social media.
If you're really
I'm
serious
really
about that.
tired of the upper millennial.
I'm not this. This guy wants
I'm really tired of the upper millennial or boomers, you know, referencing social media the way they do.
Yeah.
Like say that just yama way they just select.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
It's tailored algorithm.
God will bless you for
If
that.
you had ever engaged with such content,
This
It
is
would pop
Black
up.
Table.
No,
not
not
Big Brother.
necessarily, no.
We're moving on from
no,
that
that's how
conversation.
it's algorithm.
No,
Sir, I
it's
will
not.
break it down
Gentlemen,
properly,
gentlemen.
but that's fine.
My housemates.
Yeah.
My housemates. We're moving on from this.
Big Brother.
Send me some of those pics. Let me check them out. It's late enough to watch. Now, the gentleman on the Black Table, do
literally
you
had
know
to.
who your father is, or you just believe what your mother told you?
Hey, I look like him.
Oh no, I know who my
This
father
statement
is.
says, my mother lied to me about who my father was for 20 years. That's not a plot twist from a movie. That's a real tweet from someone living with the truth after a DNA test excluded the man he grew up believing was his father. Paternity fraud. We've spoken about this on the show. It isn't just a betrayal of a partner, it's a deep psychological wound of the child. All right, for some, it's 10, 20, even 30 years before the truth comes out. And by then, it's left scars no apology can erase. Question on the Black Table today: should mandatory DNA test at birth be a legal requirement? Is it about protecting men or protecting the child's right to the truth? Can emotional trust be rebuilt after a lie this deep? Who's held accountable in these situations, legally or
Such
morally?
a question.
So let me start with my man here, who basically that's almost your field to an
of
extent
course.
with the stories that you hear. Should we legally make it mandatory to have DNA test at birth?
No, it should
Why
not be.
not?
It should be decided on both parents. Whoever is, see, you're marrying someone, right? Obviously, you're marrying someone you trust. So these are conversations that should be had, right? So that should be decided. It shouldn't be forced on people, really. It should not. Yes, I can see his facial expression. It should not be forced on people. Let both parties decide that, okay, you know what, we're stepping into marriage. At every birth of a child, we'll do a DNA test. Simple.
Okay. I have a very different.
Moyo, let's hear Moyo's
very
thing.
different perspective. Anybody who knows me knows that I like to identify as a feminist.
You like to?
I like to identify as a feminist. I feel like women have, autonomy over their bodies. But to be fair, I, as a man, I'm the one who's going to spend the next 20 years trying to train these children. I'm the one who's going to invest so much time and so much money into these, maybe as much as you do, as a woman does. And I feel like I deserve to know whether that's my child or not. And it's not even, it shouldn't be a thing that's an issue, right? It's like when you buy land, you have to have certain documentation and stuff like that. I don't see the problem with having a DNA test just thrown in there. You know what I mean? No, I don't see a problem having that thrown in there. If you have nothing to hide, then it shouldn't be an issue. He who comes to equity must come with clean hands.
It should be
It's
a
what it is.
conversation had.
It doesn't
Before
see,
then.
Yes,
it doesn't
no,
have to be.
you
Even
see,
if the
but that's
government
thing.
sanction it,
But
it
that
doesn't
means
have to
that
be
means
a
you do not
conversation.
trust. Listen, you do.
It doesn't matter. It's not about if I trust or not.
Come
If
on,
the
man.
government sanction
Listen,
it and say that this is something
Moyo,
that should
I'm
be
a
part of the
relationship
birth process.
I'm a relationship counselor, right?
Now you shut me
He's
up
a
for that.
relationship
Listen,
expert.
let me
Now you shut me
tell
up
you
for that.
something, right?
Yeah.
You see the signs of things that happen in marriage. You see it when you're dating. You ignore it.
Not me.
I'm telling you.
That's right.
That's what happens. People see things and they ignore it. They feel, it will get better, or I'll make this person a better person. Listen, if that person doesn't want to change, there's nothing you can do.
I agree.
So if you don't trust someone, that's the only time you do that. Someone you trust. Why do I need to do a DNA test?
But the question is.
So let me, before I bring someone who has never fathered children in, this is the point
You
I'm
don't
trying
know that.
Yeah?
You don't know that.
This is the point I'm trying to make. If they make it mandatory legal, then you and your partner don't have to have that discussion.
God will bless you.
You just
But
go
guess
to the
what?
hospital,
No,
you
but
give
guess
birth,
what?
and they'll just say that you guys are actually the mother and
But
father.
you've taken, you can't decide for who births a child. You can't do that. You can't do that. I'm
Andrew, it's
telling you, you
deeper than that.
can't.
There
It
are a
is?
lot of hospitals. There
How
are
is
a lot
it
of- there are a
deeper
lot of
than-
hospitals where they swap babies. That's one thing.
That's the place. That's a
That's
good
one
point.
thing you think about. They
Okay,
swap
but
babies.
guess what?
There's
So
also
they
some people
swap
who
the
want.
baby.
Wait, hold on. There's also
So
some
what are you
people-
gonna do?
That's why.
So how would you know?
How would you know if the baby's a swap?
Hold that thought. Let's talk someone that was swapped. Quincy Jones.
Touche.
Wow, that's
Quincy Jones. I love him. It's because he's taking my place at the bar.
Oh my.
What are your
That was
thoughts?
good, that was good.
I have it. I feel I know where you're gonna go to. But what are your thoughts?
To
Should it be
respond to my swapped predecessor, look, I'm really surprised that
He's
what
a
you do,
counselor.
yeah, he's a counselor,
Relationship
a
expert.
relationship expert.
Yes.
I really want to ask how many times you've had to deal with "he's not my child" situations.
I can't say that.
You can't say that.
Okay, yeah, client's privilege
Yeah,
or
I'm
something
bound
like
by
that.
it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how. I believed that this was a no-brainer. You see, there's no. But unfortunately, I can now see that other people think otherwise. Bruv, there's no way in the. So first things first. The result of cheating brings this. There are cases where people are finding out that their father is not their father at 40 plus.
Yes.
In short, you know what's even funny? One of the biggest comedians in the US was just doing a show, and then in a bit to, crowd heckle and all of that stuff that's going on, we discover that this dude, his father is not his father. His sister is not fathered by his father.
Oh,
and
Christ.
almost out of 4 kids, 3 that they know are not fathered by his father. And he is 40 plus. His sister is 30 something plus. And that's not the first of it. Now, while some women would take this with levity, you cheat, men cheat, I'm cheating. No, you're ruining someone's life. Men cheat, I'm gonna cheat as well. It's okay if I'm doing my own back. How about you not get pregnant while you do it?
Revenge.
Right?
Hey,
but unfortunately, it's facts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
How about
you not get pregnant while you're doing it? Let's even start there.
Get some protection, man.
Then the second part of it is, how would you kick against mandatory DNA testing in any life?
If you're not trying to hide
Mandatory DNA testing is such a brilliant idea. In short, I genuinely think that some women are the reason why it's not even passed into law. Because how much for mandatory testing, how much is to birth a child at the hospital? It's a fee that can be embedded.
It's almost negligible.
Yes, it's a fee that can be embedded in the process of birth.
So, let me.
Of
Now, are
birthing
we
a
saying
child.
this because we are men and we're not the ones being questioned?
No, I don't think
Yes,
so.
we
No.
are saying this because we are men and we're the ones that have to discover that a child that you have taken, carried on your back, played football with, trained so much, taught on how he's going to inherit the empire, turns out to not be your kid.
Okay,
That's
Quincy.
how that works.
I'm saying this because it's not a big deal, right? If you have nothing to hide, it's not a big deal, right? It's only women who feel like they've been playing the field that would not say, "Oh no, why would you want to do that? That means you don't trust me." It's like the whole
No,
prenup-
you're missing.
prenup stuff.
You seem to be missing something.
I'm not. I don't think
Listen,
I am.
listen to me, right? The fact that women do that, right?
Men
I'm
do
not
as well.
condoning
Yeah,
that.
men do it as well.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not condoning that. Whoever, men, women, but this era that we're in, apparently it seems to be men that are falling short.
Bruh.
Right?
Yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of men. But you see, I do not excuse the fact that women cheat,
As men do.
as men do, have a child for someone else and poses it on another guy.
Yeah.
I'm not in agreement with that.
That is so diabolical.
But listen,
Have you
but
heard them discuss this?
But the fact that, right, you take away the rights of a human being, right? That's what it is. In case you don't know, you're asking for things that you don't know the gravity of. They are literally
That's for the
taking
child.
away.
Which human being?
The rights of which human?
Thank you.
The
man
child
and the woman.
He's speaking to
No.
them. What?
It's not
Wait,
the
what?
When you enforce, listen, when you enforce, what is that? When you enforce something, what is that?
Yeah, well, you know,
Against whose will?
again,
that?
but here's the funny thing.
I don't want it,
You don't want to know if you're the father of your kids.
because I know I am the father of my kids.
How do you know
Okay,
that?
so
How do you know
know.
that?
Okay, no. I see his
Listen,
point.
I know.
There's a belief system. Do you
I
understand?
know.
There's a belief system, but here's the funny thing. Like, in general, you can be a father, either a biological father or just father in general, or
Yeah.
a dad.
The children, yeah.
But the thing is, you can't take away from some of the stories we've heard of how
Oh
people
no, you see,
fathered
I'm
certain
not.
kids. What my own concern is, situations whereby, like there was a home whereby they did a DNA test and found out the man wasn't the father.
Yeah.
And the woman insisted on her rights that she hasn't been with anybody else. They did a DNA test on the woman and found out she wasn't the mother. That
means
was
the
how
baby
they
was
found
swapped.
out
The
that the
baby was
baby was swapped.
Mm-hmm.
So there are advantages to DNA tests.
And I don't take that away. But listen, it should still be, right, a choice of both parents.
I'm sorry.
Not
I think
enforced on them.
this woke mentality.
So now
Sorry.
It's not
let me
about
debate.
being woke.
Hold on.
Let me
Are you
debate.
kidding?
Let me
Hold on.
debate.
Please hold on. I think this woke mentality, we need to draw the line in a lot of places.
Crazy.
It's okay
where does
when you
woke
can accept.
mentality come in,
I'm
to
sorry.
this?
No, it is because
This is woke mentality?
Yes, woke mentality is mostly centered around one's emotions, how he or she feels, right? Reality does not speak to that. Reality dictates that I am 40 years old,
Yeah.
and the man that I grew up with, that I've been
40
saying
years.
father, dad,
Is
and
not.
two, all of a sudden now I'm going to feel weird around him because he's not my actual father, all because one random woman went to open her
Random?
legs
It's not random,
to
that's
the
your mom.
wrong, bro,
That's not
So,
random.
dude,
bro,
In this story.
whoever's mom, it's not mine.
Quincy,
Yeah, in this story.
In this story,
Quincy.
right? And then this woman opens her leg and then forces me upon a man that's not even my dad.
Yeah.
And we don't even now know if she knows who the father is.
Yeah. So-
Because it could have been 20 dudes donating that liquid.
Okay, so here's another.
So-
to
so
wrap it up.
It's
let's-
crazy work.
just marry- so
How
just
are you
marry
kicking
right.
against that?
Listen,
it's
just-
foolproof.
Quincy,
Get there,
Quincy,
give birth to a
Quincy,
child,
marry
take
right.
the blood, compare with the other
Quincy,
blood, make sure that the
marry
kid
right.
is
Before we wrap
Marry
this
right.
up, I wanted to say
come
something.
on, man.
Before we
What?
wrap this up,
It's
let me
the
say
truth.
something. Let me toss in a wrench into this.
All right, please do.
There's scenarios whereby children are adopted
Yeah.
and they're not told that they're adopted. They wait for them to get to a certain age to basically reveal to them that you were adopted. It depends, unless you adopt like from a different race, so to speak. But at the same time, the most important thing and the key I think we're not looking at is the child itself.
Yeah.
We're worried about a woman's emotions of you don't trust me.
Yeah.
You're worried about the father
I'm
saying
not.
a man's emotions of I don't trust her. But the child, you yourself, everybody on this table can say tonight, I would love to know who my mother is and who my father is.
Of course.
So if we were to ask children, do you want to know who your real dad and father is? I believe all children would say yes.
Of course they will.
Guys,
So
if
then-
you found
then-
out today that your parents are not your
No,
parents,
but that's it. The
how would
most
you
important
feel?
thing, the most important thing is the child.
How would you feel?
Because children want, even adopted kids want
You
to know.
won't feel great. You
Adopted
feel
kids want to
betrayed.
know if they're adopted or not.
You won't feel
so let's not
betrayed.
take the focus off the child.
Exactly.
What we're gonna do is, I think this drink, I need something stronger.
Me too.
We're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
And when we come back, we're gonna get into the world of Nollywood. Stay with
Alrighty.
us. It's the Black Table. While we're at it, go have a DNA test. We'll be right back.